1:15, this is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. News edited by Dhanushka Madhavala and read by Niranjan Abesundara. A committee to investigate estate companies unable to pay enhanced wages. A team of specialists from the NBRO scheduled to visit today to investigate the landslide that took place at the Vallabhai Road. 7 persons reported dead and 13 others injured due to incidents linked to bad weather. Minister of Health has declared a National Dengue Prevention Week from today. Teaching appointments to 375 teachers in Jaffna district. Red alert issued over the strong winds and rough seas due to severe cyclonic storm. In world news, India Games Arcade Fire kills 32. In sports news, Paris Saint-Germain beat Lyon to win a French Cup. Pranab Wickremesinghe has appointed a high-level committee to investigate the plantation companies that are seemingly unable to increase daily wages of the plantation workers to 1,700 rupees and take measures to provide relief if the company is unable to increase the wages because of its running at a loss. The committee appointed to keeping with the President's instruction will investigate the 22 plantation management companies and find out whether these companies are not in a position to increase the salaries of the employees, and if so, what steps can be taken regarding the estate companies. If the administration of these companies is so weak it is not possible to pay the salaries, then the government will look into take over the companies and hand them over to other investors. If these companies do not benefit the employees, government and the country, intention of the government is to run such PMCs more efficiently. The Gazette notification regarding confirmation of raising the wage of plantation workers to Rs 1,700 was issued on May 21st. The notification has been published under the signature of the Secretary of the Ministry of Labour and Foreign Employment. Pranab Wickremesinghe announced that the increase of the daily wage of plant workers to 1,700 rupees on the 1st of May. According to the basic salary of estate workers will be increased to 1,350 rupees and another 350 rupees will be given based on their productivity. A team of specialists from the National Building Research Organization is scheduled to visit Maltagolla area today to investigate the landslide that took place at the Vallabhai Road. Senior scientists of the NBRO, Gamini Jatis, has said aim of the visiting team is to investigate the area regarding the present situation and find long-term solutions to prevent possible landslides in the future. A team from the NBRO made a visit in the area early as well. Disaster Management Centre says 7 persons reported dead and 13 others injured due to falling trees, floods, high winds, rain and rockfalls in 19 districts. While issuing a report, they said a total of 40,064 people belonging to 11,307 families have been affected, and some people have been sent to safe locations. Accordingly, 533 persons belonging to 540 families have been sent to safe locations. Meanwhile, 464 persons belonging to 102 families are living in their relatives' houses. A total of 3,137 houses are partially damaged, 11 houses were completely damaged due to the inclement weather. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Minister of Health has declared a National Dengue Prevention Week from today. During this week, the National Dengue Control Unit will initiate a special mosquito control program across 71 MOH divisions spanning 17 districts. The program aims to control the rising number of dengue cases expected during the upcoming monsoon season. So far this year, Sri Lanka has reported 2,943 cases of dengue, resulting in 9 deaths. Dengue has a seasonal transmission in Sri Lanka, with 2 peaks occurring with the monsoon rains in June, July and October, December respectively. The public are requested to keep the house premises clean and free of possible mosquito breeding places. Pranab Wickremesinghe praised historical Jaffna teaching tradition during a speech at Jaffna District Teacher Appointment Ceremony yesterday. He highlighted the importance of restoring this tradition and emphasized the need for teachers to serve as exemplary figures in society. He cautioned against teachers engaging in protests that may undermine their professional image and urged them to uphold their dignity. The ceremony, which took place at the Jaffna Tintai Selva Auditorium, saw the appointment of 375 teachers in the Northern Province. Governor of the Northern Province, PSM Charles, also presented a commemorative gift to the President Wickremesinghe during the event. That was local news.
The main news story is brought to you by Sinhala Veda Mahatmya.
Pranab Wickremesinghe paid a visit to the former Chief Minister of the Northern Provincial Council and current Member of Parliament, Mr. C.V. Vigneswaran, who is currently ill, to inquire about his health. President visited Mr. Wickremesinghe's residence in Jaffna last night, engaging in a friendly conversation and extending his best wishes for a speedy recovery. That was the main news story.
The main news story was brought to you by Sinhala Vedamahatmya.
Move on to Watchlight. Met Department has issued advisory for strong winds and rough seas for naval and fishermen communities in the deep sea areas in Southeastern Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. Red alert states that cyclonic storm Rimal over the North Bay of Bengal intensified into a severe cyclone storm at 5:30 a.m. today. It is located nearly 19 degrees and 898 degrees northeast of Sri Lanka and 1,500 kilometers away from Kakesanture, and is very likely to move nearly northwards, intensify further and cross Bangladesh adjoining West Bengal coast by midnight tonight. Accordingly, a very strong winds of 6-7 kilometers per hour accompanied by heavy rainfall and very rough seas are likely over the sea area across the country, about the southeastern Arabian Sea areas and the Bay of Bengal Sea areas, it added.
Coming up, World News.
India Games arcade fire kills 32. Waterborne disease outbreak after Brazil floods kills 4. Pilot dies after Spitfire crash in Lincolnshire field. At least 32 people have died in a massive fire at a Games arcade in India. Flames and a huge pall of smoke could be seen rising into the sky at a building in Rajkot in the western state of Gujarat. Police told media that the bodies were charred beyond recognition and hence the identification will be difficult. There are fears more victims may still be trapped under the wreckage. So victims are reported to be children. The blaze broke out on Saturday afternoon when the arcade was packed with children and young people. It has been brought under control, authorities say. The cause of the fire has yet to be determined. Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel said a special investigation team had been assigned. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said he was extremely distressed by the fire in Rajkot and said his thoughts were with those who had lost the loved ones. Authorities in Brazilian state of Rio Grande do Sul have confirmed 54 cases of waterborne disease after a region experienced unprecedented floods in the months of April and May. 4 others have died after contracting the illness, which transmitted through water contaminated with infected animals' urine like rats. As many as 800 suspect cases are currently being investigated, the state's health department said in a statement. But hundreds of people were killed in the floods and many others are still missing. But the 2.3 million Brazilians from 46 municipalities in Rio Grande do Sul have been affected by what has been described as a climate disaster. A pilot has died after a Spitfire crash in a field close to an RAF station in Lincolnshire. Emergency services were called to the field of Langrick Road, Kingsbury by yesterday. The World War II era plane belonged to Battle of Britain Memorial Flight based at RAF Kingsbury. The RAF said its comprehensive investigation would be completed and would not speculate on the cause of the crash. The Prince and Princess of Wales were among many who have paid tribute to the pilot, who has not yet been named. Back to the headline to the World News. India Games arcade fire kills 32. Waterborne disease outbreak after Brazil floods kills 4. Pilot dies after Spitfire crash in Lincolnshire field. That was World News.
Development News.
A delegation from the Immigration Checkpoint Authority of Singapore due to visit Sri Lanka from today till 31st to explore opportunities for collaboration enhancing Sri Lanka's immigration system through the integration of advanced technology and achieving standards similar to those of Singapore. Visit has been organized following requests by Minister of Public Security Ron Alice from the Minister of Home Affairs and Minister of Law Singapore K. Shanmugam. A media release issued by the High Commission of Sri Lanka in Singapore stated. That was Development News.
Moving on with Sports News.
Kylian Mbappe ended his Paris Saint-Germain career with a French Cup final with over Lyon as Luis Enrique's side completed domestic double. Ousmane Dembele headed in PSG's opener from Nuno Mendes across and Lille's Stade Pierre-Mauroy. Fabian Ruiz bundled in their seconds after his first effort was blocked in the line by Lyon's Irish defender Jake O'Brien. Ryan 23 headed from the Ryan's corner to give Lyon hope, his fifth goal since his move from Crystal Palace to last summer. France forward Mbappe, 25, leaves the PSG record goal scorer with 26 goals and 308 games following his 2017 move from Monaco. He's widely expected to join Real Madrid, ending their 8-year pursuit of the player. That was sports news.
Go ekak thiyana youth eකට life එකේ change එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න ඇස් වහගෙන දැකපු ගීත හැබැයි කරන්න youth එකට නියමෙට set වෙන friendship එක මෙන්න.
The all-new NSB Ithru Mithru account, NSB IM, a plan for your dream.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
U.S. Ambassador in Colombo, Julie Chang, visited Asia's only Palmyra Research Center in Jaffna recently and pledged assistance to develop research activities. She said they were keen to support the marketing of Palmyra products in Western countries when the people in the north find their livelihoods by engaging in Palmyra cultivation. Chair Palmyra Development Board, Dr. Krishanta Vachiradis, said that they were honored by the U.S. Ambassador's visit to the institution. The chairman said the studies are being conducted expeditiously to take Palmyra products as well as Palmyra liquor to the next level.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Go ekak thiyana youth එකට life එකේ change එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න ඇස් වහගෙන දැකපු ගීත හැබැයි කරන්න youth එකට නියමෙට set වෙන friendship එක මෙන්න.
The all-new NSB Ithru Mithru account, NSB IM, a plan for your dream.
On to economic news, under the visionary concept of the President Ranil Wickremesinghe ensuring the full entitlement to free land rights, the Kiriati District Program of the Urumaya Initiative convened yesterday at the Nellumpisa Hall in Amadu, presided over by the President. A total of 1,000 freehold deeds covering 4 administrative divisions of the Kiriati District were distributed, with the President symbolically participating in the ceremony overseeing the distribution of the deeds. Addressing the gathering, President Wickremesinghe expressed that the government's ability to grant land rights to the self-sufficient rice farmers of the Mani district is a remarkable achievement. Initially, the President highlighted plans for agricultural modernization in the country, emphasizing that confirming the farmers' land rights will significantly bolster the advancement of this program.
Weather report.
Due to southwest monsoon condition, the prevailing showery and windy conditions are expected to continue. Showers and showers will occur at several times in the western, Sabaragamuwa, central, northwestern and southern provinces. Heavy showers of 100 millimeters are likely at some places in the Sabaragamuwa province and Lower Radio district, while heavy showers of 100 millimeters are likely at some places in the western and northwestern provinces and the Kandy, Galle and Mathura districts. Surface of showers will occur in the northern and north-central provinces, and a few showers may occur in the eastern province. That was the weather report. And back to the headlines of this news broadcast. Committee to investigate estate companies unable to pay in-house wages. A team of specialists from the NVRO is scheduled to visit today to investigate the landslide that took place at the El Vallavaya Road. 7 persons reported dead and 13 others were injured due to incidents linked to bad weather. The Minister of Health has declared a National Dengue Prevention Week from today. Teaching appointment turns out of teachers in the National District. Red alert issued over strong winds and rough seas due to severe cyclonic storm. In foreign news, India Games Arcade Fire kills 32. In sports news, Paris Saint-Germain beat Lyon to win the French Cup. That was the afternoon news. Time moving up to 1:29. You're tuned to Radio Sri Lanka. A message coming your way.